Hi everybody, it's Diane. As the title said, I'm going to be making some stamped tags today, but I need a base. So this is watercolor paper, and instead of grabbing my watercolors, I thought just for fun and just to be different, let's use craft paint and water it down. It'll be more or less the same effect. So that's what we're doing at the moment. And I don't want it too dark, obviously, so the stamped image will show up. Ideally, I would put the paint in a palette or a paper plate or something and water it up first. But I'm not doing that, as you can see. Well, what other color? How about a pink? Where to go? I don't see pink. I know I've got one. I don't know. It got left downstairs, I guess. Oh, wait. Here it is. In the corner. I don't think you can hear it, but if you hear any kids yelling and stuff, there's actually a parade going by about 2 blocks away from me. It's the kickoff the baseball season teams. No, let's stop. No. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what they were barking at. It wasn't the parade. Alright, well, the blue. What's this? Okay, aqua sky. Probably should do 2 papers, shouldn't I? I should get another one. Maybe I'll do that off by myself. You know, I've never explained, there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube about watercolor. So if you really don't know, you're new, go watch one of those. But you can tape your paper down so it doesn't curl up. You can get a block, a watercolor block, do it on it, and then when it's dry, you cut it apart. If curling is a problem for you, I don't worry about it too much. You can, if it curls, weight it down with a heavy book or something when it's dry. Oh, this one's not open. Here. You can drip, you can hold it up, make it run. Just leave it alone like that. It's a little dull in here. Well, what about a tad of green? And be aware if, yeah, I put, say, orange there, it probably would make more like a brown because the blue. If you want brown, go ahead and do that. If you don't. What about this one again? So see, you can use craft paint like watercolors if you don't want to go by watercolors. Or you have, have craft paint already. right. It's pretty good. Maybe a little spatter here. If you've never spattered before, wear an apron or a smock or something. That's pretty good. I think I'm just going to leave this one alone. Okay, I'm going to pause. I think I'll do a second one, and then we'll come back and do some stamping. Okay, hang on. Okay, just quickly, I'll show the second one here before I cut it up. This one is a lot lighter. I'm leaving some white space there. Okay, I'll be back. All right, folks, I'm back. They're all cut. They have holes punched. I also did some scrapbook paper ones. All my windows are open. It's like 80 degrees here today. And then in a few days, it's supposed to be like 40 something. At any rate, I'm going to try this. If I hear neighbors or my dogs are barking, I'm going to have to go to a voiceover, but we'll try it. So this is an old towel, as maybe you could tell by the color and the sentiment. But I was going to try, sometimes when you have a little bit of a cushion, things stamp better than just on something hard. So that's why we're doing that. I have all my stamps over here. You can't really see. I don't have a ton, but a lot. I admit it. So I'm just going to try to match up stamps with the size of the tag. And if I get something that's not stamped well, I'll just put it aside and then put paper, scrapbook paper over it or something. Oh, that's okay. It's not great. Yeah, I was wondering if maybe my ink pad is drying out a little bit. By the way, if you do this on watercolor paper, this is not real heavy. It's a cheaper type. If it's real heavy and kind of textured, your stamping might not come out so great. Kind of cute. Because of the bumps in the paper. Is that clear? Okay, what else? And I probably won't do all of these because, as you can see, it's quite a lot. Alright, this one I have trouble with. It's a cuckoo clock. It's really cool, but I very often have an image that it doesn't stamp everything, but we'll try it. So do you have any stamping secrets or tips that I'm not doing? I am not that great at stamping. I mean, I've done it quite a bit, but I've never, well, that's not bad, taken a class or anything. Maybe that would look good on a brown one. Craft one. Maybe I should double the towel up. Things are blowing around. Yeah, it's real windy here today, too. All right, stop. Yeah, my neighbors are out. It's kind of cool. Isn't that a cool stamp, though? I think it's Bo Bunny. It's not that old either. I don't know if you can still find it somewhere. It was part of a set. I don't remember what else was in there. I think this, yeah, that, and this, and a few other things. And no, I don't work for Bo Bunny. No, I don't think that worked any better. Okay, let's try something different. And I think I'm going to add washi tape or ribbon or something, across or something like that. And then obviously put in ties of some sort. Sometimes I do fabric, sometimes I do material, Did I say fabric? Yeah. Sometimes I do fabric, sometimes I do material. This is too tall. Oh, that fits. Sometimes I do ribbon, sometimes I do twine. We'll see. Hardly anybody says material anymore. When I was a kid, it was always material. Now it's fabric. But if you said material to like a 20-something, they probably wouldn't even know what you mean, right? That's kind of nifty. I don't know if I have a tall enough watercolor one. No. Yeah, alright. Let's move on. These are all too short. And I made these the sizes I did mainly because I don't make really big journals, and I'm kind of thinking these will go in journals sooner or later. All right. I think I'll cover that up. I could probably fill that in, but since it's spokes, they should be real straight, and I'm not gonna sit there with a ruler. Wait a minute. I'm gonna be sore later, right? That's better. Okay. I'll do a couple more, and then I'll pause. I should probably take a break, so I'll get sore. And you do have to put quite a lot of muscle into the stamping, I think, at any rate. That's good. I do like the black ink on craft. That looks nice. At least I think so. And as you see, some of the corners I rounded, most of them I angled, but a few I rounded just to be different. Alright, what else do you have over here, Diane, that might be fun? Oh, I got a crown. That usually stamps pretty well. Let's see. I have a crown. I'm back into the habit of saying got all the time, I noticed. Yeah, until I made videos, I never realized I did that. That's good. It's a tad off center. You'll correct that with ribbon or something. You ever have a stamp that's not really centered? I've got, yeah, this pointing hand I have. It's, if you stamp it exactly right, it's crooked. You have to like angle it a little. All the trials and tribulations of stamping, huh? All right, folks, you get the idea. I'm going to stamp all this stuff, and then we'll come back and talk about trims or washi or fabric and material. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm back to do trims. I already started some. I couldn't film. So I have ribbon and washi and trim stuff like rickrack, that kind of thing out. You can't see any of it, can you? No. Trust me, it's over here. It's gonna be too wide. That's good, but it's too wide. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So yeah, I have a lot of tags here. I didn't count. And then, as you can maybe see, I went ahead and did like a little background stuff on some. This one got a scrap of paper butterfly. Some of them were just a little too plain for me. Although some I sort of left, like here, this one. That's, you know, just the image and a little ribbon. Okay. Well, I covered up that blue color. I kind of liked that. Oh well, that's life. Okay. What about that tan color that's running low? That's okay. I do want something on top. And I'm not going to do all of these and bore you. To give you an idea. When I pause, I'll put toppers in. And then they'll be done. Yeah, that adds a little. Let's glue the correct side, Diane. Yeah, that's good. Well, that one, I don't know. There's all kinds of colors on there. That's nice. Although it doesn't show up so well because it's on the blue down there. What do you think? I think that. All right. Well, do I want pink on top? No. All right, this one. Nah, it's too boring on there. Maybe that needs a washi. This is a little dull. This one. Yeah, that's kind of neat. On top be too much. Yeah, I think it kind of throws it off center anyway. All right, one more. I'm sure you get the idea with this. Actually, this might look nice on this. Yeah, it does. So are you liking the faux watercolor craft paint effect? I think it turned out pretty cute. And I think I missed the glue on this. We overshot there. All right. That's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna finish these off and come back and let you see them. Okay, time for the slam bang finish. We did have one mishap. When I was doing the fabric in the holes, the watercolor paper tore, and I was trying to be so careful. So I think it just couldn't take the pulling. So I went ahead and resorted to crochet cotton and all the others, and I did have colors to match everything. We're color coordinated. I still didn't count. I did a bunch of postal looking ones. There is a real postage stamp on each one. So I have a nice stash of tags for journals now. I think these are kind of cute. I think the craft paint was a win, in case you're thinking of that. But they all have at least washi, maybe ribbon, maybe both, maybe rickrack. It's a nice way to use your stamps once in a while. I don't use them as often as I probably should. Oh, they all have inking around the edges. Some is black, some is colors. Some is colors. You know what I mean? I think there was only one that I used the black walnut on. Okay, a bunch of tags. Go ahead and count them. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a nice day.